Well, hello there, and welcome to a beer tasting with the old Growler. I'm Pete LaFrance, and today we're going to be sampling something I know you'll be especially interested in. Let's get started. Well, hello there. It's getting a little bit colder now, so the old Growler's got his jacket on and his autumn hat, and we have an autumn beer here. This one is from Troegs. It's Master of Pumpkins. Take a look at that one right there. Master of Pumpkins. Now, let's see if it can meet expectations. Well, first off, what are we expecting? Well, a pumpkin beer, of course. It's that time of year. All right, let's see what it says on here. It says that it's Troegs Independent Brewing, Master of Pumpkins, once a year, ale brewed with Pennsylvania pumpkins and spices. Handcrafted by the Troegs brothers. All right, and they do have a lot of information right here on the label, which makes it a little bit helpful. Let's see what they say. They say its alcohol is 7.5% by volume, and it says to serve in a chalice. Well, we're going to get to the glass in a minute. Additions: Pennsylvania pumpkins. All right, 1 pint. It's once a year. The yeast is their house wheat, so it's a wheat beer yeast. And the spices: cinnamon, clove, ginger, and nutmeg, just like a pumpkin pie. And it says here, it takes a long time to plant, raise, pick, slice, clean, and roast 3,000 pounds of pumpkins. Local Pennsylvania pumpkins. But come fall, Master of Pumpkins takes shape and suits the season just so. Subtly spiced with cinnamon, clove, ginger, and nutmeg, this is a pumpkin beer that's worth the wait. Well, pumpkin beers have been around now for quite a while, and they seem to be coming out earlier and earlier. But let's see, today is the 7th of October, so it's just about time for this pumpkin beer to come out. Now, what are we expecting? Well, just about with any pumpkin beer, the pumpkin pie spices are the real key. However, this has got a wheat yeast to it, so I have a feeling it might be a little cloudy. So what are we expecting? A pumpkin pie flavored beer with some pumpkin in it, and a wheat yeast, so it's going to be a little cloudy. All right, now I spoke about the glass. My friend Jerry Scott gave me a couple of beer tasting glasses. As you can see, these are designed to be able to hold the aromas in there, but also to show off the beer. So this is a regular beer tasting glass. We're going to change from the wine tasting glass that we've usually used. This one we'll be using for all of our beer tastings from now on. All right, let's crack this open and see what we've got. All right. Oh, I can smell the spices from here. All right, it certainly has a bronze color. Well, yeah, it's a very bronze color, so it's a nice dark beer. It is a clear beer. Now take a look at that. With must be American wheat yeast on that one. It's thrown a great head. We've got 2 fingers of head on there, so that's just about right. Let's go in for the first nosedive. Oh, the spices are all there. There's no doubt about that. That's a pumpkin pie beer. All right, the first swig. Boy, especially the ginger. That is that's a ginger beer. Heavily spiced. If there's any pumpkin at all in there, it must be part of the sweetness. There is a nice hoppy finish to it, which is very nice. Balances out that sweetness, and certainly the spices. It kind of glides over the spices in this instance. Let's try another one. Yes. is, again, it's heavily spiced, but it's got some hops on there that are making this actually more of a beer than most of the pumpkin beers. So, oh yeah, that finish is really a little bit bitter. That's nice. Oh, and does it have the bittering units on here? No, it actually doesn't. So that's a surprise, but it's a nice beer. Boy, it matches every one of the flavor profiles it said. So, does Troegs, Master of Pumpkins, meet expectations? It certainly does. I'm the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you did, click on the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler. Until next time.